All right, folks, we are streaming live from San Jose, California. So we're going to start calling up race number 1 here. That'd be James, Jeff, Joe, Anthony, King, and Martin. Turn marshal is going to be my truck guys. If I can get maybe 1 or 2 volunteers to help them out, that'd be great. Got 4 trucks tonight. And if you want to get in the truck, Barry's got a sweet deal going on.
Staples.
T64. That is an awesome truck.
Joe Colicchio. Jeff Knox.
I'm not going to say that on the mic, though. I'm trying to help a brother out.
Anthony Zachiglowski.
Yeah, Barry's got a sweet deal on a stadium truck here. So if you want to get in the stadium truck, awesome class. Highly recommend it. All right, got almost everybody checked in here. Let's see.
Martin Arroyo.
Martin's checked in. Looking for a check from King Chicken Wing. Ah, he's not going to make round 1. Okay. All right, do I have a marshal on the right side of the course? Okay. Okay, folks, we got one more marshal making his way to his spot, and we will get this race underway. Here we go. Okay, we're 20 seconds in. Got Colicchio. James, that is a 14-3. Careful on the right side. All right, so James out front, followed by Jeff, Joe, Anthony, and Martin. No King. King this round standing solid with the no Kings movement. Got no Kings in this race. All right, James Colicchio out front. Driving the black car, white wheels. 25-10 for pace right now. Got Jeff Nyes 24-11, Joe at 24-12, Anthony at 23-01, Martin at 19-19. First race, round 1 of Wednesday night racing. Oh, yeah, Jeff Nyes pulling off the perfect donkey flip. 130 down, 430 left. So right now it's James, Jeff, Joe, followed by Anthony and Martin. All right, fast lap. Wow, James down to a 14-0. Way to go. Got Jeff down to a 14-9. Joe a 15-1. Anthony a 15-1. And Martin making a return to Wednesday night racing. We got 205 down, 355 to go. All right, now it's James, 4.5 ahead of Joe. Joe, 0.2 ahead of Jeff. Jeff, 3.5 ahead of Anthony. Careful on the back straight, guys. And that is clear. .225 in, 335 left. And Jeff Nyes taking over the top spot. James taking it back, though. Whoa. Yeah, 250 down, 310 to go, drivers. All right, now it's James, 0.3 ahead of Joe. Joe, 1.4 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 8 ahead of Anthony. Got Anthony a lap up on Martin. 3 down, 3 to go, drivers. Anthony going 14.9, not time by. Joe a 14.6. All right, now Joe on top of the leaderboard. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. Now it's James up by 2/10. So James 24.04, Joe 24.05. We got Jeff at 24.08, Anthony 23.08, Martin at 18.07. 2:20 remains. Joe down to a 14.4. Foot to the floor. 2:10 remaining, drivers. So race number 2, be ready to go. You guys are up next.
2 minutes left.
Oh, back straight, back straight. Careful on the back straight. That is clearing up. Minute 40 remains. Let's see this time by as they cross the line. Joe Colicchio out front. He's 1.6 ahead of James. James 0.6 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 13 ahead of Anthony. A minute 30, drivers. 90 seconds left. And Joe getting it wrong there. See how that affects the running order once everybody crosses the line once again. 75 seconds to go. And this time by, James taking back the top spot. He is 0.8 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 3 ahead of Joe.
1 minute left.
5 down, 1 to go, drivers. James, Jeff, Joe, followed by Anthony and Martin. "40 seconds remain. Careful in the middle, guys. Got one down the middle. 25 seconds remain. This time by, James 3.5 ahead of Joe. Joe 1 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 11 ahead of Anthony. Right now, James 24.05, Joe 24.09, Jeff 24.10, Anthony on a 22, Martin on 19. 10 seconds left on the clock. Keep on going, drivers. Don't stop until the computer says so. And trouble for your race leader. That could play a factor in the results here.
Staples
See what
done.
happens.
Martin Arroyo done. Anthony Zachiglowski done. Joe
One
Colicchio done.
more. Uno mas.
All drivers are
That'll be a
finished.
race, guys. James holds
Jeff
on.
Nye
Gonna
is
take
done.
that one by just 0.4. So James 24.08, Joe 24.09, Jeff at 24.11, Anthony 22.05, Martin 19.09. Okay, folks, race number 2. It is your turn. This one gonna be Brian, Pat, Mike, Art, Mike, Eric, and Lucas.
Leader. Patrick Brill. Let's go, Art.
Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. Let's get all of our drivers from that last group, please.
Lucas Zachiglowski.
All right, this is heat number 2 in warm-up.
Mike White. Eric Vasiodine. Rice Cakes Supreme.
Okay, folks, got everybody checked in. We'll let Eric get one more lap here. Okay, folks, we're going to get this party started. All right, planning on doing a track change after racing next Wednesday. Tell all your friends. Exactly what I was thinking, Art. All my friends are right here. Fastest opening lap goes to BG at 14.3, Eric at 14.4, Lucas at 14.9. BG lap 2 at 13.8, doing great. 45 down, 5:15 to go. Right now it's Brian, Eric, Lucas, followed by Mike, Art, Pat, and Mike. So, BG, 3 laps in the books on a 25.6 flat. Almost on a 26 lap pace. Got Vasutin at 25.09, Hughes at 25.13. Got Lucas at 24.11, Pat 24.11, Art 24.14, and Mike White at 23.13. All right, a minute 25 in, 4:35 to go. Right now it's BG, followed by Mike, Eric, Lucas, Pat, Art, and Mike. Oh, somebody's car is making some weird noises. So a minute 45 down, 4:15 to go. Oh, that might be Pat's car. Oh, yep. Hopefully it's a Spurn, not Neidler. So we got BG out front 26-11. He's 4.5 ahead of Mike. Mike 0.5 ahead of Eric. Eric 2 ahead of Lucas. Lucas, let's see, about 2 ahead of Art. And then Art 3 ahead of Mike. 2:20 down, 3:40 left. BG currently 26.10. We got Mike Hughes at 25.12. Eric Vasutin at 25.13. Lucas going 24.03. Art 24.09. And Mike White at 23.04. .240 down, 3:20 to go. We got just about 3 minutes down and 3 minutes to go, drivers. Right now, it's Gross, Vasutin, Hughes, your top 3, followed by Lucas, Art, and Mike. All right, Mike Hughes flying high over the triple. So we got BG holding down fast lap in this group, 13.8. We got Hughes at 14.4, Vasutin at 14.4. Got Lucas at 14.6, Art at 14.7, and Mike White, that is, a 15.1. All right, 3:40 down, 2:20 to go. .350 in, 2:10 to go, drivers. Closest battle gonna be that mid-pack battle. Got 4 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Got Hughes, Lucas, and Eric all within a second. Vasutin just dropping his fast lap of 14.2. So right now, Eric 0.03 ahead of Lucas. Lucas 1.4 ahead of Mike. Closest battle on track, 2, 3, and 4. Meanwhile, BG holding down a 12-second lead. BG getting smaller and smaller in the windshield until he starts getting bigger and bigger in the mirror. We got a minute 25 to go, drivers. (26:10) the pace for your race leader, Brian. We got 25:13 for Lucas, 25:13 for Eric, 24:01 for Mike Hughes, 24:09 for Art, and 23:11 for Mike White. 5 minutes down.
1 minute left.
So Brian, Eric, Lucas, Mike, Art, Mike. 50 seconds remain. Got heat number 3 up next. That'll be our final heat of buggy for round 1. All right, we will resume the setup board series this Friday. Setup board series, one of the hottest series of the year generally. One of the most sought after prizes. I believe it's 2 throwouts. It's a 7-race series with 2 throwouts. So even if you missed this past Friday, you can still get in on the action. 15 seconds remain. Also got our vintage race coming this Sunday. Vintage this Sunday. Open to all vintage cars. Bring it out. We'll sort you guys in the classes as appropriate. Don't worry, we have a class for you.
Leader done.
Get like vehicles with like
done.
vehicles on track.
Let's go Art done. Eric Vasiodine done. Lucas Sachikowski
All right,
done.
BG taking that
All
one.
drivers are finished.
That'll be a race, guys.
Rice
BG
Cake Supreme done.
26:11. And really close here for the 2 spot. Lucas going to 25:11.92. Eric going to 25:11.95. Got Hughes at 24:01. Art 24:08. And White 22 flat. All right, that'll take us into our next heat of buggy. This one's going to be Goompa, Kevin, Barry, Jordan, Ryan, and John.
Loctite Milio. Ryan T. Randall.
All 2 of them.
Kevin Allen. Barry Soppet. Goompa.
Yeah, once again,
Jordan
guys, track
Rivera.
change next Wednesday. I know some people are excited about that. Yeah, we're going to go the opposite way. It'll be, I think, the same basic pipe layout, but probably going to change things up in regards to, back straight, go outside. Go outside on the back straight, guys. Probably going to change things up with the jumps. I mean, even if we kept them where they were and flipped them, it'd be totally different. And that might be the case. We'll see. We'll, if you want your input to be heard, be here next Wednesday after racing. Okay. These guys giving me the universal sign of we're ready to go. So we're going. I believe our next major race is going to be the Northern California Off-Road Championships coming up in October. Of course, we'll be doing an on-road edition of that race and an off-road edition of that race as well. Fastest opening lap goes to Goompa at a 13.7. All right, we're 45 seconds in. 3 laps in the books for some of our runners. Right now, it's Barry Soppet out front. Oh, Soppet with the bobble. So we are now 1 minute down, 5 minutes to go. Careful going crosstown. That is clear. We got a minute 10 down, 4:50 to go, and it's Kevin Allen out front. Kevin on 2501, John at 2509, Barry at 2507, Bryant at 2510, Ryan 2413, Jordan 2305. Fast lap, Goompa 13.7. We got Barry at 13.9. Kevin at 14.2. John at 14.3. Ryan at 14.3. Jordan at 14.1. We're just a minute 35 in. A long race ahead. Keep it on all four wheels. Barry Soppet down to a 13.7. Currently, we got Barry 1.2 ahead of Bryant, Bryant 0.2 ahead of Kevin, Kevin 1.1 ahead of John, John 1.9 ahead of Ryan, Ryan 0.7 ahead of Jordan. 2 minutes down. Careful on the back straight, guys. Careful on the back straight. Careful on the back straight. We got 3:45 to go, drivers. Right now, Barry 1.7 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.2 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 3 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 6.8 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 0.3 ahead of John. Yeah, 2:35 down with 3:25 left. $2.50 down, 3:10 to go. Halfway home right now, it's Bryant out front, 25.03. Kevin at 25.04. Barry at 25.10. Got Ryan 25.12. Jordan 24.11. And John 23.09. 2:45 to go. Okay, 3:30 down, 2:30 to go. And we got our very own snack master, Eric Vasutin, stocking the snack machine. Snickers are no longer on back order. Go see the machine for your favorite snacks. Now, Eric's the perfect guy to be doing that. If other members of the staff were doing it, half of those snacks might be gone. All right, folks, 4 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Yeah, Bryant 25.02, Kevin 25.03, Barry 25.07, Ryan 25.12, Jordan 24.05, John 23.03. Minute 35 remains. Bryant 0.9 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.1 ahead of Barry. Barry 8 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 0.1 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 10 ahead of John. Got minute 20 to go, drivers. Minute 10 remaining. Five down.
1 minute left.
All right, now Bryant 25.02, Barry 25.03, Kevin also 25.03. You got Jordan at 25.14, Ryan 24.01, John 23.04. All right, TQ being set 26.11 by BG. $20 seconds to go. This time by Barry ahead by 0.07. It's going to be close here. 5 seconds remain, drivers. Oh, back straight. All clear.
Barry Soppet done. Goompa done. Kevin Allen done.
3 more cars. Trace Moss.
Jordan Rivera done. Loctite Milio done.
And
All
that'll
drivers
be
are
a race,
finished.
guys. It's going to be Barry Soppett
Ryan
taking
T.
that
Randall
one,
done.
25.01. Bryant goes 25.02. Kevin 25.03. Jordan 25.11. Ryan 25.14. And John 24. Okay, folks, that'll take us in the truck. Got a truck, you're in luck. Let's get truck on track.
Hollywood. Rice Cakes Supreme. Mike White.
Who's out? Oh. Yeah, we're going to have like 2 trucks. Hey, quick, someone buy Barry's truck and slap some electronics in it. How long is it going to be, Pat? Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, don't worry. Right, you're not going to miss the main event. So, all right, folks, we're going to get this one started. All right, this is Stadium Truck on Track. You know, I never really understood why Buggy was the primary class and Stadium Truck was the secondary class. I just never understood that. All right, BG, fastest opening lap, 14.0, Sal 14.9, Micah 15.6. So, X-Ray does have a truck on the way. I am hearing rumors that they're going to release more details later in the week. All we've seen so far are teaser shots. I imagine it's got to be good. I mean, if you make a good buggy, you're going to make a good truck. Conversely, if you make a crappy buggy, well, your truck's probably going to suck. $125 down, $430 to go. Right now, BG out front, 25.02, Sal 25.14, Mike 23.04. I'm still waiting for Sal to get that buggy together. You know, I guess between all the sponsorship obligations and the autograph signings and the movie filming, he just doesn't have a lot of time. You got 2 minutes down, 4 minutes to go. Right now, BG 25.03, Sal 25.14, Mike at 23.05. Fast lap so far, 14.0 from BG. 14-3 for Sal. And a 15-5 for Mike. 2:25 down, 2:35 to go. All right, 2:45 in, 3:15 to go. Right now it's flying Brian Gross out front, 25:03. He's 4.5 ahead of Sal. Sal 10.5 ahead of Mike. 2:50 remains. All right, so once again, try and pump up the vintage race for this Sunday. If you have a vintage car, bring it out. If you have an old car, bring it out. Even if you know, maybe if it's kind of vintage, maybe we'll have some other people with kind of vintage and we'll group you with some like vehicles. This isn't going to be what I consider a serious race. It's not like Roar Nationals. It's going to be kind of like, when they do like the classics at Laguna Seca. We're just going to be out here having fun, enjoying the awesome cars and hanging out. Should be a good time. Coming up on 4 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
BG 25:03, Sal 25:13, Mike 23:06. Fast laps remain the same. Minute 45 remaining. Hopefully we'll see 4 trucks here in round 2. Minute 30 remains, drivers. Minute 15 to go.
One minute left.
You heard the man, a minute to go. So Brian 25:03, Sal 24:03, Mike 23:09. 40 seconds to go. So this race is going to end probably, before 7:02. So we'll go round 2, 7:10 maybe. Check on you guys. Got 10 seconds remaining here. Mixing it up a little bit.
Rice Cakes Supreme done.
All right,
Hollywood
so BG
done.
finishes 25:05. Sal finishes 24:04. And
All drivers
that'll be
are
a
finished.
race.
Mike White done.
So that will be a conclusion to round number 1. Check in with you guys about 7:10. See how you guys are doing here. In the meantime, track is open for practice. Okay, folks. You guys ready for round two? BG's still eating. What kind of sandwich you got? Ham and cheese. All right, folks, race number one. Time to have some fun.
Staples. Joe Colicchio. Anthony Zachiglowski.
All right, we got King back in action here for round number two. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Careful at the wall ride. All right, if I get my truck guys out here, maybe a little bit of help too. Might need a little volunteer help for this one.
King Arroyo.
Careful up front, guys. Joe doing an awesome job avoiding that.
Martin Arroyo.
We're just going to go ahead and say he meant to do that. Okay, I got
Jeff
BG,
Nice.
Sal, and Mike out here. I'm going to need a little bit of help, guys, if I can get one or two volunteers. I need a little help, guys. Could I get a volunteer or two? Okay. All right. So, we are going racing now. When you cross the start finish line, your time will begin. All right, once again, guys, looking at doing the track change after racing next Wednesday. So next Wednesday will be either the farewell race or the good riddance race, depending on how you feel about the track. All right. We got James Colicchio going 14-6. So James on top of the leaderboard, followed by Joe, Jeff, Anthony, Martin, and King. So it's going to be Jeff Nas to the top of the leaderboard now. He's driving the white and blue. Bad luck there. All right, we got a minute 5 down, 4:55 to go. And let's see, this time by likely going to be Joe taking over the top spot. 120 down, 440 to go. Careful at the rhythm section. We got James now out front, 24:06. Joe also 24:06. Jeff at 23:13. Anthony at 22:04. Martin 21:03. King 18:08. Minute 45 in, 4:15 to go. Careful going crosstown, guys. Careful going crosstown. One down in the middle. Careful in the middle, guys. 3:55 remains. Right now it's James, Joe, Jeff, followed by Martin, Anthony, and King. 220 down, drivers. 340 left. $325 to go. Right now, James 2402. We got Joe 2414. Jeff 2204. Anthony 2208. Martin 2003. King 1904. We got one down on the left side, guys. We're just past 3 minutes down with just under 3 minutes to go. James Colicchio out front, making his way down the back straight. He is almost on a 25 lap pace. Got Joe 2413, Anthony 2209, Jeff 2211, Martin 2007, King 1802. $335 in, 225 to go. James down to a 14.3 for a fast lap. He's making his way down the back straight. Got Joe in front of the driver's stand. Anthony just ahead of Joe on the racetrack, but not on the leaderboard. Careful going cross town. Careful in front of the driver's stand, guys. 2 down. That's clearing up. Minute 55 remains. Go. James now 25-13 for pace. Joe 24-11, Anthony 22-01, Jeff 22-08, Martin 20-11, and King of 19-15. Minute 35 to go, drivers. All right, minute 20 remaining. Minute 15 remains. We are now 5 minutes in.
1 minute left.
James on a 24.03, Joe a 23.02, Anthony 22.03, Jeff 22.05, Martin 20.11, King 19.07. Work together, guys. Work together. It's just qualifying, guys. 35 seconds remain. $20 seconds remain. James now 9 ahead of Dad. We got Joe 15 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 4 ahead of Anthony. Anthony a lap up on Martin. Martin almost a lap up on King. All right, 5 seconds remaining, drivers. Go.
Staples done. Jeff Nye done.
That has some strong Velcro
done.
on King's body.
Joe Colicchio done. King Arroyo done. All drivers are finished.
All right, it's going to be James 24.04, Joe 23.06, Jeff 22 flat, Anthony 22.03, Martin 2014, King in 19.08. Race number 2. You guys are up. That's going to be Brian, Lucas, Eric, Mike, Art, Mike, and Pat.
Leader. Lucas Sichiglowski.
All right, I need a
Eric
little help in the
Macioti.
middle, guys. Got one down in the middle. Thank you, thank you.
Let's go, Art. Mike White.
All right, PB back in action.
Patrick Brill. Rice Cakes Supreme.
Okay, we got our marshals out here. We got our drivers checked in. We are going racing. All right, everybody's being scored. Vasutin at 14.7, Gross at 15.3. We got Lucas at 14.7. Art, you guessed it, at 14.7. So a three-way tie for fastest opening lap at 14.7, Lucas, Art, and Eric. BG down to a 14.2. Right now out front, it's going to be Art Cardinale. Let's go, Art. 45 down, 5:15 to go. Vasutin dropping a 14.3. Gross dropping a 14.1. Lucas a 14.6. So it's going to be BG now taking over the top spot. $110 down, 4:50 to go. Careful, turn one, turn one, turn one. Be careful. That is clear. 120 down, 4:40 to go. Right now it's Brian, Lucas, Art, Mike, Eric, Mike, and Pat. It is super close mid-pack. BG out front by 1.7. Got Lucas 0.7 ahead of Eric. Right now, Eric, Art, and Mike all within about 1 second spread between those three. Got Hughes 1.6 ahead of White, and White 9 ahead of Brill. BG dropping to 13.9. 155 in, 4:05 to go. Right now it's Brian, 13.8 that time by Anna, 26.14. Got Lucas 25.10, Erica 25.11, Art 25.14, Mike 25.14, Mike White 23.01, Pat 23.14. Careful up front, guys. That's clearing up. Got 2:30 down, 3:30 remaining. Brian, Eric, Lucas, followed by Art, Mike, Pat, and Mike. So BG 5 ahead of Eric, Eric 0.9 ahead of Lucas, Lucas 0.5 ahead of Art, Art 0.2 ahead of Mike. Got Hughes 12 ahead of Brill, Brill 1.5 ahead of White. Okay, folks, we're coming up on 3 minutes down and 3 minutes to go. BG 26.11, Erica 25.09, Lucas 25.11, Micah 25.13, Art 25.13, Pat 23.09, and Mike White 22.02. Got 2:45 remaining. $2:30 to go. BG having a little bobble that time around, so let's see. This time by, the pace going to be a 26.14. Oh, BG pulling off the pass at the triple. Okay, drivers coming up on 4 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
So, got BG now 25 flat. We got Eric at 25.09. Art 25.13. Lucas 24 flat. Mike Hughes 24.03. Pat 23.08. And Mike White 23.15. Minute 40 to go, drivers. Got heat number 3 up next. Minute 20 to go. Minute 15 remains. 75 seconds left. BG, Eric, Lucas, followed by Mike, Art, Pat, Mike. Okay, we are 5 minutes down.
1 minute left.
Brian 5.5 ahead of Eric. Eric 7.3 ahead of Lucas. Lucas 1 ahead of Art. Art half a second up on Mike. Mike 15 ahead of Pat. Pat 1.6 ahead of Mike White. We got Brian 25 flat. Eric 25.07. Lucas 24.02. Art 24.02. Mike 24.03. Got Pat 23.06 and Mike White 23.11. Careful in the middle, guys. Careful in the middle. A lot going on in the middle of that time by. But everyone nicely done. Oh, ouch. $15 seconds to go. Five seconds remain.
Rice Cakes Supreme done. Lucas Sichiglowski done. Mike White done. Patrick Brill done. Eric Vasiudin
Sir,
done.
you can't park there.
Let's go Art done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that'll be a
Leader
race, guys. It's going to be BG going 25 flat. Eric going 25.09. Lucas 24.02. Art 24.09.1. Mike 24.09.7. Pat 23.04. Mike 22 flat. All right, up next is going to be 17.5 Buggy Heat 3.
Barry Soppet. Ryan T. Randall.
All right, the guys who need a run here are going to be, looks like,
Loctite Milio.
depending on how we cut them up.
Kevin Allen.
Rabar might be on the verge. I'm not really sure how we're going to sort the mains yet, but Rabar might be on the bubble. Got Randall needing a run. Milio also needing a run. Wow, okay, cool. High bite with no sway bars. Hey.
Jordan Rivera.
Okay. Do I have a turn marshal on the right? Okay, cool. All right. Awesome. We're going racing, guys. I have a feeling that some of y'all are going to get their feelings hurt by a guy with no sway bars. I can ride my bike with no sway bars. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, fastest opening lap goes to Barry Soppet, 14.0. Got Kevin at 14.1. Ryan at 14.4. Oh, back straight. Clear. All right, now it's Barry out front. 26:04 is the pace. Let's see if he can hold it. Now 110 down, 450 to go. All right, now Barry, 1.1 ahead of Kevin. Kevin, 1.5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan, 0.3 ahead of Jordan. Jordan, 3.2 ahead of Bryant. Bryant, 0.3 ahead of John. Soppy going to 13.8. Amir Fuente going to 13.8. Allen to 13.9. Randall 14.4. Rabara 14.2. And Emilio 14.4. Minute 40 down. Jordan down to a 14-0. Okay, folks, we got 2 minutes down with 4 minutes remaining. Barry 26:04, Kevin 26:11, Jordan 25:02, Ryan to 25:05, Bryant to 25:10, and John 24:05. $2.15 down, 3:45 left. That time by Goompa going at 13.7. Wow, going around the long way there. Getting passed on the outside. 2:30 down, 3:30 to go. $3.15 remains. Barry going 26:09. Kevin at 26:10. Jordan 25:03. Bryant 25:07. Ryan 25:07 as well now. And John 24:01. 3 minutes down, 3 minutes to go, drivers. And there he is, Tony Wilson making an appearance. Did you bring any Schumacher parts? Goompa might need a little help. $3.30 down, 2:30 to go. And right now, Goompa's running no sway bars. He's riding that bike with no handlebars. 3:45 down, 2:15 to go. So we got Barry Sopp at 26:08.
2 minutes left.
Kevin Allen 26:12. Bryant down to a 25:02. Jordan 25:03. Ryan at 25:07. Emilio almost on 25 himself. Got a minute 45 to go, drivers. So Barry currently 3.5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin is 0.7 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 1.1 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 3.1 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 5 ahead of John. All right, folks, just over a minute to go. Barry, Kevin, Bryant, Jordan, Ryan, John. 5 minutes down.
1 minute left.
So this time by, we got Barry Sopp at 3.9 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 0.04 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 4.6 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 0.7 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 14 ahead of John. 35 seconds remain. Barry 26:08. He is on TQ pace here. Just a few laps to go. Yes, sir. We should give Mike Hughes a mic. Yeah, I know. That's a terrible idea. He doesn't
done.
need a mic. Yeah. He is a mic.
Barry Soppet done. Jordan Rivera done. Loctite Milio done. Ryan T. Randall done.
All right, Barry
drivers are
Soppet going
finished.
26.09. We got Kevin at
Kevin Allen done.
26.13. Brian to 25.01. Ryan at 25.05. Jordan also 25.05. And John 24.06. All right. I'm going to have to figure out how to divide you guys. Suppose it's either hamburger or hot dog style. Okay, Brian, Sal, Mike, and Pat. This is truck.
Hollywood.
Hey, we might have another truck. Yeah, he's got a transmitter in hand. All right, Taylor joining the fold. All right, we're up to a handful of trucks.
Patrick Brill. King Julian.
Okay, if I can get my drivers from that last one out here, please. If you want to get in the truck, Barry Soppet's got a truck for you. T6.4.
Rice Cakes Supreme.
All right, everybody's checked in. Looks like I got most of my marshals out here. All right, folks, we are going racing. All right, it's looking like we're going to get the main started probably about 8 o'clock, guys. 8 o'clock, we'll get the main started. So, BG, fastest opening lap of 14.2. We got Julian arriving and driving, 14.6. Got Pat at 15. And BG able to stick the landing, kind of. 45 seconds in. Right now it's Taylor to the top by 1/10 of a second. BG taking it back. So BG ahead by 0.4. We got Julian 2.8 ahead of Pat. Pat 0.4 ahead of Sal. Sal 2 ahead of Mike. All right, bar being set in round 1 at a 25.06. Careful getting onto the straight. That's clearing up. BG a 14.0 that time by. 14.0. Way to go. A minute 40 in. Yeah, BG, Sal, Pat, Julian, and Mike, your running order. So Brian almost on a 26-lap pace here. We got 2 minutes down, 4 minutes to go. Brian, Sal, Pat, Julian, and Mike, your full running order. Brian 2507, Sal 2404, Pat 2301, Julian 2303, and Micah 2315. 220 down, 340 remains. $240 down, $320 remains. So Brian, 5.5 ahead of Sal. Sal, 3.5 ahead of Pat. Pat, 0.1 ahead of Julian. And Julian, 7 ahead of Mike. We're approaching 3 minutes down with 3 minutes remaining. Brian, Sal, Julian, Pat, and Mike. So, if you are looking for a modified motor, we got some Team Powers previous generation mod motors on sale right now for really good prices. Got some V3s, V4s, and V5s to choose from. If you want a good price on a good modified motor, we got some deals going on right now. We got the prices listed on TeamPowersUSA.com. I want to say the V3s are going for $44.99. V4s going for $49.99. And I want to say the V5s are going for $74.99.
2 minutes left.
We got just under 2 minutes to go, drivers. Minute 40 remains. BG 2504, Sal 2405, Julian 2305, Pat 2305 as well, and Mike 2309. Minute 20 remains, drivers. Just over a minute to go.
1 minute left.
Oh, BG 2507 got Sal A 2404. Got Mike at 2307, Julian at 2309, Pat 2309 as well. $30 seconds remaining. $15 seconds remain, drivers. Closest battle here, Mike and Julian, just .083 apart. Time is running out, drivers. Keep going, keep going.
Hollywood done. Mike White done. Rice Cakes Supreme done. King Julian done.
And that'll
All
be a race,
drivers
guys.
are finished.
Brian goes 2507,
Patrick
Sal
Brill
2405, Julian 2304, Mike 2306, and Pat 2308. Okay, and that will conclude qualifying. Main events will start about 8 o'clock, guys. Okay, guys, we're going to need a little bit of help marshaling the first race. But our first race up can be Jeff, Pat, Mike, Anthony, Martin, and King. Second race up will be Lucas, Mike, James, John, Art, and Joe. Third race will be Barry, Brian, Kevin, Bryant, Ryan, Jordan, and Eric. And the fourth race, going to be Stadium Truck. So I will need a little bit of help marshaling race 1. We need a few volunteers for that one. We'll get started about 10 minutes, guys. King, make sure you have a battery charged.
King Arroyo. Ryan T. Randall. Fourteen six. 14-9. 17-3. 16-7. 16-3. 15-5. 14-6. 15-2. 13-9. 14-1. 14-9. 15-5. 14-5. 14-6. 211.6. 18 flat. 36 flat. 14-5. 15-6. 14-8. 57 flat. 20.1. 15-5. 16 flat. 15-3. 15-4. 14-2. 14-6. 14-1. 14-2. 14-7. 14-5. 14-5. 14-2. 15-4. 14-9. 14-5. 14-6. 15-5. 14-1. 14-8. 14-3. 15-6.
You guys ready to race? Race number 1. It is your turn. It's going to be King, Martin, Anthony, Mike, Pat, and Jeff. We're going to take the top car out of each lower main. I'm going to need a little bit of help for this one. I got some truck guys in this race, so I'm going to need a little bit of help for this one, please. Once again, guys, for those of you watching on the live
Jeff
stream,
Nuts.
maybe those of you who weren't here earlier, I
Mike
don't
White.
think there's very many in that boat, if anybody. We'll be doing a track change next Wednesday after racing.
Anthony Zachiglowski.
You know, I might just leave the jumps where they are and flip them backwards. I mean,
Patrick Brill.
oh, roller into a double? That might not be bad. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe we'll flip the rollers. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't think there's room for the big roller where the little roller is, though. So we might just keep those rollers where they are. So, yeah, no, there will likely not be a Send It feature on the next track. But, hey, next month, see what happens. Okay. We're checking on King Chicken Wing. All right, there he is. King Chicken Wing. Good thing your name's not Rick. Hey guys, I'm gonna need a little bit of help out here. I got Sal. I got Brian. I need a little bit of help, guys, please. I'm gonna need a few helpers out here. I might have to take you up on that. You said if I bump into the angle. Art. Need a little bit of help, guys. A little bit of help. I got 3 out here right now. I'm going to need maybe 1 more, preferably 2 more. Okay, cool. So just need 1 more. 1 more. Just need 1 more turn marshal on the left side. Just need 1 more turn marshal on the left side. The West Coast. All right, folks. This is our C group. Winner advances to the B group. And we are going racing here in less than 5. Oh, trouble for Jeff. Okay. So we got White out front, followed by Nice, Arroyo, Brill, Anthony, and Martin. 25 down 5, 35 to go. Trouble up front. So we got Mike White out front. He is driving out orange and green, Team Associated B7.1. Got Anthony moving up to the 2, followed by Pat, Jeff, King, and Martin. 55 seconds in, 5:05 to go. Right now, Mike holding down a 3.8 second advantage. And a little collision over the front double. Careful going crosstown. 110 down, 450 to go. We got one out of the park. Minute 15 in, 4:45 left. Careful going crosstown. And it's going to be Mike White leading the way here, driving the orange and green. In the 2 spots, going to be Jeff Nyes. Difference between those guys, 4.4 seconds. So your leader, orange and green. Second place going to be blue and white. Third place going to be yellow and white. So if you see any of those 3 cars, just give them a little space, please. And our leader's a lot closer this time around. That is going to be Mike and Jeff making their way around the left side of the course. 2:05 down, 3:55 to go. Battle for lead down the back straight. Through the off sweeper into the rhythm section. Mike going a little off trajectory there. And that's going to allow Jeff to close in and make the move. Down the back straight they go. That's our battle for the top spot. All right, race leader driving the white and blue. Second place driving the orange and green. Your third place going to be yellow and white. 2:40 down, 3:20 to go. This time by Nyes is up by 1.2. Yeah, White currently 3.1 ahead of Brill. Brill 7 and change ahead of Anthony. Anthony 10 ahead of King. King 9 ahead of Martin. And we got ourselves a battle once again. A little crossover there. So Mike White taking it back. And we got Pat Brill closing in here. So 3-way battle for the lead down the back straight. Oh, Jeff ahead of Mike. Mike just ahead of Pat. 3:25 down, 2:35 to go. Fast lap going to be Pat Burrell going up 14.72. We got Jeff at 14.79 and Mike at 14.78. A little trouble for Mike there. That's going to put Pat up to the 2 spot. All right, 3:45 down, 2:15 to go. Oh, Jeff Nye is currently 1.4 ahead of Pat. Down the back straight they go. This time by, it's going to be 2.2 seconds. Pat 0.8 ahead of Mike. Mike 7 and change ahead of Anthony. Anthony 24 ahead of King. King 5 ahead of Martin. Minute 45 to go, drivers. Oh, we got minute 40 left. Jeff Nye is leading the way, driving the white and blue. Second place going to be the yellow and white of Pat Burrell. Third place right there with them, orange and green of Mike White. Minute 25 to go, drivers. Buck 15 remains. Oh, Jeff making his way up the wall right down the back straight. Got Pat in pursuit. This time by margin 1.2 with a minute to go. Got 50 seconds left. Down the back straight they go once again. Coming up on Anthony there. 1.1's the gap between those two cars. And we got Mike 2.5 behind Pat. 35 seconds remain. Jeff, Pat, Mike, your top three, followed by Anthony, King, Martin. Just under 30 seconds left. Pat closing in here. 20 seconds to go. Down the back straight they go. This time by 0.8's the gap. 10 seconds left. They may or may not make it by. Trouble for Jeff. That is going to put Pat up to the top spot. Time expires. Pat Burrell making it to the B main event.
Mike White done.
All right, your podium for this one
all drivers
is going to be Jeff, Mike, and Anthony. Jeff, Mike, Anthony will be your podium.
King Arroyo done.
All right, folks, that concludes race 1. Race number 2 up next. That is going to be Lucas, Mike, James, John, Art, Joe, and Pat.
Leader, Lucas Zachiglowski. Staples.
Podium going to be Jeff, Mike, and Anthony.
Loctite Milio. Let's go Art. Joe Colicchio.
All right, I need a little help in front of the driver's stand. All right, careful on the left side, guys. Got no marshals out here. You need a little help on that left side. Got 2 cars down. All right, we got Mike's marshaling Mike's. All right, I got Anthony, I got Mike. I'm looking for a few more. See, my turn marshals for this one should be Jeff, Mike, Anthony, King, and Martin. I got Mike and Anthony out here. All right, I'm being told Jeff is here. Jeff cruising in the blind spot. King, I need your help. All right, so our starting grid is going to be Lucas on the 1,
Patrick
Mike
Brill.
on the 2, James 3, John 4, Art 5, Joe 6, Pat 7. Winner of this one makes it to the A main event. All right, grid's good. We are going racing, drivers. Less than 5. All right, we got Lucas out front, Mike in the 2, James back up to the 3 spot. Oh, big pile up on the straightaway. Oh, James off. So it's going to be Lucas out front, Mike holding the 2, followed by Pat. Then we got Art. 35 down, 5:25 to go. All right, Lucas out front, down the back straight he goes. This time by, gap between himself and Mike is 1.4. Hughes 1.6 ahead of Brill, Brill 0.5 ahead of Art, Art 3 ahead of John, John 1.9 ahead of Joe, Joe 0.3 ahead of James. 1 down, 5 to go, drivers. Lucas, Mike, Pat, Art, John, Joe, James, your full running order. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. Oh. $120 down, $440 to go. Lucas out front. He's about 2 seconds ahead. We got Pat trying to chase down Mike here. Down the back straight they go. That's going to be red and yellow versus white and yellow. Oh, he was a little off trajectory there. Yeah, minute 45 down, 4:15 to go. This time by Lucas now 3.5 second lead. Oh, Hughes getting stuck. That's going to put Emilio up to the 3 spot. 2 minutes down, 4 minutes to go, drivers. This time by, I got Lucas 3.5 ahead of Pat, Pat 1.1 ahead of John. John just 0.5 ahead of Mike, but Mike up and over. Careful in the rhythm, guys. Careful in the rhythm. Careful in the rhythm. Yeah, 2:25 down, 3:35 to go. Lucas, Pat, John, your top 3. Lucas, Pat, John, Art, James, Joe, and Mike. Careful getting on the back straight. 2:45 in, 3:15 remains. And this time by, gap between Lucas and Pat, going to be 2.6. Got leader coming up on some traffic here. Good teamwork there, guys. So leader going to be the lilac car. We got the second place car, white and yellow with the orange trim. Third place car going to be the white, blue, and orange. James up to the 4 spot. So Lucas this time by 2.5 ahead of Pat. Pat is 0.9 ahead of John. John 4.5 ahead of James, but James falling behind Joe. Oh, Pat a little off trajectory. I'll put John Emilio up to the 2 spot. We got 3:30 down with 2:30 remaining. This time by Lucas 2.8 ahead of John. John 0.9 ahead of Pat. Pat 7 ahead of Joe. Joe 0.2 ahead of James. James 2 ahead of Mike. Mike 2 ahead of Art. Got 2:15 remaining. 1 down in the middle. Okay, folks, we are now 4 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
This is race 2 with under 2 minutes to go. Lucas 3.4 ahead of John. John 1.2 ahead of Pat. Pat 6.4 ahead of Joe. Joe 1.4 ahead of Mike. Mike 4 ahead of James. James 3 ahead of Art. Now Art making his way up to the 6th spot. Minute 40 remains, drivers. 90 seconds remain. Careful, turn one, turn one. That's clear. Careful up front, guys. Up front on the left. Go. Oh, back straight, go wide. That's clear. Okay, we're now 5 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Lucas 4.3 ahead of John. We got John 3.9 ahead of Pat. Pat 8 ahead of Joe. Joe 9 ahead of Art. Art 3 ahead of Mike. "40 seconds remain. "30 seconds left. Lucas, John, Pat, Joe, Art, Mike, your remaining order here. 20 seconds to go. Lucas going tone to tone so far. 10 seconds remain.
Loctite Emilio done.
Emilio getting caught the line. That means Lucas is guaranteed a spot in the A main.
Let's go Art done. Leader done. Patrick Brill done. Lucas Cichigloski
And that'll be a race, guys. It's going to be
done.
Lucas taking that
All
ride to the
drivers are
A
finished.
main event tonight.
Joe Colicchio
Your
done.
podium in the B main event will be John, Pat, and Joe. Rest of the order will be Art, Mike, and James. All right, folks, up next is our A main. A main tonight going to be Barry, Brian, Kevin, Bryant, Ryan, Jordan, Eric, and Lucas.
Rice Cakes Supreme. Barry Soppet. Ryan T. Randall. Goompa. Kevin Allen.
Okay, I'm going to need some turn marshals out here, please.
Jordan Rivera.
All right, we got Mike Council in the house. We'll be signing autographs for the
Eric
next 5
Fitzgerald.
minutes. All right, may need some turn marshals, please. Get my guys from that last race out to the track. Get Lucas added in here.
Lucas Cichigloski.
All right, Lucas with an impressive drive in that B main, leading tone to tone. He's all warmed up and ready for this one. Okay, folks, got our last couple marshals getting in position. Let's start getting those cars in position. It's going to be Barry on the 1, Brian 2, Kevin 3, Bryant 4, Ryan 5, Jordan 6, Eric 7, Lucas 8. Okay, grid is set. Drivers ready. We are going racing in less than 5. All right, lap 1 in the books here. We got Barry Soppet out front, BG in the 2, followed by Kevin Allen. Eric up to the 4, a little off trajectory there. That's going to put Goompa up to the 4. 30 down, 5:30 remains. Got battle out front. Got Soppet and BG. Neck and neck. Kevin with a little pop top. That's going to put Goompa up a spot. 45 down, 5:15 to go. Oh, Barry Soppett leading the way. Brian Gross right there with him. Got 2.2 back to Bryant. Bryant just half a second up on Kevin. Kevin 2 ahead of Lucas. Lucas 0.3 ahead of Ryan. We are just past a minute down. Race leader driving that white and purple ride. Now he has a little bit of breathing room here. Got the blue and yellow rides, 2 and 3. Fourth place can be Kevin Allen driving that white and yellow. Yeah, Lucas trying to hold off Ryan and Eric there mid-pack. That's a good battle going down. 130 down, 430 remaining. Race leaders making their way in front of the driver's stand, making their way to the West Coast, up the wall ride, down the straightaway. 140 down. Barry Soppett going 14-0 that time by. Fastest lap going to be at 13.6 out of Goompa. 150 in, 410 to go. And Goompa is closing in on the leaders here, slowly, little by little, every lap. Oh, yeah, Barry 0.8 ahead of Brian. Brian 1 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 2 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 3.5 ahead of Lucas. Lucas 0.7 ahead of Eric. Eric 0.5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 11 up on Jordan. 215 down, 345 left. Okay, race leaders making their way around the West Coast, up the wall ride, down the straight. BG of 13.8 that last time by. Oh, BG up and over. That's going to put Goompa up to the 2 spot. See, gap between himself and Soppett this time by 1.3. I think Goompa's still running with no sway bars here. 3:15 to go. Barry 1.3 ahead of Bryant. Got Bryant 2.9 ahead of Kevin. Sorry, Brian. Brian 0.9 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 4 ahead of Lucas. Lucas 0.2 ahead of Eric. Eric 0.5 ahead of Ryan. And Ryan 9 ahead of Jordan. 250 remains. Drivers just past halfway. Goompa slowly catching the leader here. Just little by little every time. Now he's on that back wheel. Oh, Goompa getting it wrong, but lands on all 4 wheels. I just won best stunt of the night. Oh, Barry flips it. Goompa to the top spot. 330 down, 230 to go. Leaders down the back straight. Barry half a second back of your race leader. So Brian 0.5 ahead of Barry. Barry 2 ahead of Brian. Brian is 0.7 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 6.9 ahead of Lucas. Lucas 0.4 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.2 ahead of Eric. Oh, got some cars flipping through the center there. That was our leaders getting involved in a skirmish. Didn't quite catch
left.
what happened there, unfortunately. Got 2 minutes remaining. Oh, Goompa offline there. So we got minute 45 to go, drivers. Down the back straight they go. This time by 1.4 the gap. Goompa sends it over the triple. Minute 35 remaining. All right, now Barry 1.4 ahead of Brian. Brian 1.6 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 2.9 ahead of Brian. Brian 7 ahead of Eric. Eric 0.1 ahead of Ryan. Ryan. Oh, careful at the rhythm. Careful at the rhythm. All right, that's all cleared up. And Goompa all over the back of the race leader once again. 1:15 to go. They make their way through that rhythm section. Bryant is there looking for an opportunity. Barry keeping the door closed. Down the back straight they go.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. Through the rhythm section once again. Barry gaining a little bit of ground this time by 45 seconds. Down the back straight once again. 0.7 the gap this time. Goompa sending it. Oh. 35 seconds to go. This time by 2 seconds between our top 2 cars. 20 seconds to go. Soppett down the back straight. Mirafuente down the back straight. This time by 2.2 seconds. Trouble for Barry. That's going to put Goomba back to the top spot. 5 seconds to go. Might not, there's
Eric
not enough time to recover
done.
from that one.
Goomba
So
done.
Goomba going to take the victory
Barry
here.
Soffit done. Kevin Allen done. Rice
And
Cake
that
Supreme
will
done.
be your race drivers.
Ryan T. Randall
Bryant,
done.
Barry, and
Jordan
Kevin, your
Rivera
podium
done.
tonight. Rest of the order will be Brian,
drivers
Eric,
are
Ryan,
finished.
Jordan, and Lucas.
Lucas Sichiglowski done.
Okay, folks. Podium, Bryant, Barry, and Kevin. All right, next race up is going to be truck. Got a truck, you're in luck. This one's going to be Brian, Sal, Julian, Mike, and Pat.
Hollywood. Mike White. Patrick Brill. King Julian.
All right, got one more truck making his way to the track. Looking for some turn marshals, guys.
Rice Cakes Supreme.
All right, everybody's checked in. Can I get Marshall over here by the east side of the rhythm? Cool. All right. All right, folks, grid for this one. Going to be Brian on the 1, Sal 2, Julian 3, Mike 4, Pat 5. Okay, drivers, we're going to get this show on the road in less than 5. Here we go. This is truck on track. "15 seconds in. Brian 1 second ahead of Sal. Sal just ahead of Julian. Now Julian 1.7 ahead of Pat. Pat 1.3 ahead of Mike. BG going to 14.4. Sal going to 14.8. Julian a 15.2. Pat 15.4. Mike 15.4. We are now 40 seconds in. This time by BG a 14.2. We got Sal 14.7. Julian and Pat going 15.0. And we got Taylor up to the 2 spot. We're 1 minute down with 5 minutes remaining. BG bringing it down to a 14.1. He's having fun. 2 and 3 mixing it up. Taylor drops back to the 4. Yeah, 4:45 remaining. So this time, Brian 5.7 ahead of Sal. Sal 1.8 ahead of Pat. Pat just ahead of Julian. Julian airing it out, making the move. 130 down, 4:30 to go. Buck 40 in. Trouble in the rhythm, guys. Careful, careful. That's clear. So we got Brian bringing it down to a 14-1. We got Sal a 14-7. Julian a 14-4. Pat a 15-0. Mike a 15-4. That time by BG and a 13-9. Doing just fine. 2 down, 4 remains. All right, 3:45 remaining. Race leaders RA making his way through some traffic here. BG on a blistering pace right now. His average lap of 14.2. Yes, it's true. 2:30 down, 3:30 left. So we got Brian. 10 seconds up on Sal. Sal 0.8 ahead of Julian. Julian 7 ahead of Mike. Mike 2 ahead of Pat. Three minutes down, drivers. 3 minutes to go. Closest battle for the 2 spot. Down the back straight they go. Making their way through that rhythm section. 3:10 down, 2:50 remaining. A yellow truck versus the yellow, blue, and gray. Sal going 14.5 that time by. Careful ahead. All right, good teamwork, guys. We got 3:30 down with 2:30 to go. BG 9 ahead of Sal. Sal 1 ahead of Julian. Julian 10 ahead of Mike. Mike 5.8 ahead of Pat. Sal upside down. That's going to put Julian to the 2. Oh. I think they have a little trouble there. I think Sal Mike coated his truck with Crisco before the race, trying to reduce the air resistance.
2 minutes left.
All right, 1:50 remains. Minute 45 remaining. So we got BG 10 ahead of Julian. Julian 6 ahead of Sal. Sal 6 ahead of Mike. And Mike 4 ahead of Pat. Minute 30 remains, drivers. Careful, turn 1, turn 1, turn 1. That is clear. Sal going 14.4 that time by. He's not giving up here. Minute 10 to go, drivers. 70 seconds left.
One minute left.
$50 seconds remain. BG 12 ahead of Julian. Julian 3.5 ahead of Sal. Sal 13 ahead of Mike. Mike just 0.5 at, well, he was 0.5 ahead of Pat. 40 seconds remain. Careful. All clear. 25 seconds to go. Oh, Pat pulling off the donkey flip. $15 seconds, drivers. 10 seconds. Time has expired. Race to the line, drivers. Closest battle going to be Mike and Pat.
Rice
2
Cake
corners
Supreme
to go.
done. King Julian done. Hollywood
And
done.
that will be a race.
Mike White done.
So your
All
podium will
drivers
be
are
Brian,
finished.
Julian, and
Patrick
Sal.
Brill
Rest of
done.
order, Mike and Pat. Thank you all for coming out tonight. That will conclude Wednesday night racing. We're going to do it again Friday, everybody. Friday night racing. That's going to be Setup Board Series round number 2. That series is going to have 2 throwouts, so if you didn't make the first race, it's all good. Also, we got our vintage race coming this Sunday. Vintage racing on Sunday. Yep, let's get our truck podium. Once again, thank you all for coming out. Hope to see you all again soon. And for those of you watching on the live feed,